What's going on, guys? Alex here with a slightly longer autocross video for you today, covering 2 days. That is the SJR Battle at the Bay 2022 event. Basically, that event is a team event where you make up a team of multi-class drivers. They calculate your packs and all that good stuff, and whatever team has the fastest time overall, the other teams, is the winner. Depending on who you ask, my team finished like third or fourth amongst like 10 other teams, so not too bad. Every year they have some sort of theme, so they based off this year off of the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, so they called it the Multicourse of Madness. Basically how it was set up was you did your first 5 runs on the regular course, and then right before the 6th run they had a little bit of a shift on the venue, on the layout, and then you run that version once and the penalties were just increased if you were to mess up, to add a little bit of excitement to the event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a walkthrough on the regular course from Saturday. The Sunday course is essentially the same course, just mirrored, and you'll see the multiverse runs just through the little GoPro telemetry maps. You'll see the map change. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with the Saturday course walkthrough. You go ahead and you start her up and you're off. Once you start going, you have a little bit of a shimmy to do. Very Bader Fieldish start for the most part. Then you're coming up to the horseshoe. As always, if your tires are cold, you're more than likely going to get the back end to kick out a little bit, so definitely had to wait for the tires to get a little bit of heat. That day wasn't too bad. It was actually very comfortable, so getting heat into the tires wasn't terrible. Right here is the little transition where the pavement changes that I always spin out at, and I was able to keep it clean for the most part. Now the course layout was extremely fast for both days. This was the first time I actually ever had to put the car into 3rd gear, and you'll see that at some points you're getting close to 70 miles an hour, which is pretty quick considering this is an autocross. Usually on average you're looking between like 50, 60 miles an hour. But just kind of something to think about how they set this up. The course was pretty much spread out. You had a couple of very technical aspects on this section where you had to kind of make sure the car wasn't going in too hot, or else you would understeer or oversteer into some cones. Right around this section here, you had a choose your own path slalom. The optimal path was actually the opposite way I took, but just because of how fast I kept on going into it, I had to go the other way around. Made it work for myself, nothing to cry about really. Once you came around this section here, this is where you would get really fast on the course. That was a very well-spaced slalom, and all you had to do was just make sure you were on the correct side of the pointer cone so you didn't get an off-course. So you just kind of navigate it, very textbook. If your car was a little bit squirmish or body rolly, you may have had some trouble, but for the most part I made do. And once you finished the slalom, you had a very heavy braking zone that basically you had to slam on the anchors and you're almost going a little bit in the opposite direction of where you came from to navigate this turn. And then once you got your wheels pointing in the right direction, just slam on the accelerator and you blew through the timing lights. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Enjoy the 4 videos of my fastest times for the regular course and the multi-course runs. I'll catch you guys later.